I know I gotta do it, I know that I can do it, but I don't wanna do it. I know I gotta do it, I know that I can do it, but I don't wanna do it. I know I gotta do it, I know that I can do it, but I really don't wanna do it. I know I gotta do it, I know that I can do it, but I don't wanna do it. Okay, I did it.
Hi legends, so here's a quick one on how I did my Fulani braids. This hairstyle is very popular among African women. The braids, once made, can be styled in multiple ways. The beads and hair accessories add an extra look and edge to the hairstyle. Now watch me do my Fulani braids. I parted the hair according to how I wanted it, dividing it into 2 sections. The front part will be braided into cornrow and the rest shall be crocheted. Making sure that my pattern is neat and precise. With the aid of my rat tail comb, I make sure that all the patterns are equal, neat and precise. I then divide the front section into 2. Then I braid each and tack to prevent my natural hair from frizz. I repeat the same on the other side. It's time to put my other section hair into cornrow. Oh my goodness, I am growing. Wow. Did y'all see that? Look at that. Look at that. There is another gray hair. Ooh, that's so beautiful. So after combing through and ensuring that the hair is detangled, I use my tail comb to separate my natural hair into sections, about 2.5 centimeters on each section. Then I braid the section going from front to the nape of my head. These are cornrows and they are the base for my crochet extensions. So there's a need to tighten the braids, make sure that every single strand of the hair is tucked in nicely without leaving a single strand behind. Repeat this technique until you are sure that there is no loose hair behind. And if you are not sure how to braid cornrow, learn how before you start crocheting your hair. You can also try doing twist against your head for a simpler alternative to cornrow. To start with, insert the crochet hook through the braids and latch the hair extension. Push the open crochet hook under the braids at the base of your neck. Then place the loop of the extension on the end of the braid into the hook. And then close the latch on your hook. Remember, go slowly to avoid snagging your natural hair on the way. Use your finger to open the loop and pull the end through. Some people choose to pull the end of the hair through the loop twice to create a knot, but I skipped this process because I wanted to reuse the hair for another hairstyle and also for easy takedown. Keep in mind that there are specially made braids and twist hair for crochet. They only make the work easier. However, you can use pre-stretched hair for crochet as well. It all depends on your expertise and how skillful you are at handling the hair. Repeat this technique. Keep adding extensions in layers until you have covered your entire scalp. And here we are. Let's start the cornrow braids. Make a nice and clean center part. Make sure that both sides are equal. To achieve this, I use the rat tail comb, which also has a tooth for sectioning hair. I use a rat tail comb and place it at the edge of my hair. Then slowly separate my hair by pulling the comb back in a straight line. Pull it all the way back until it goes or it ends at where your crochet starts. You can do this to make as many braids as you want, making sure to make even rows in your hair. The number of parts in your hair depends on how many braids you want. If you want 8 braids, you need to make 7 parts. Use a mirror to check the back of your hair to make sure all the rows are straight and even. In my case, I'm using my mind's eye. To prepare for braiding, I use one hand to hold one section and the other hand to hold the other 2 sections. I also make sure that I am adding hair from the untouched part of the row every time I cross a section over. This will make the braids stay close to my scalp when I'm finished. Keep braiding all the way till you get to the tip of your braids or where the braids end. Create another small section and apply your edge control. This helps keep the scalp and the roots of the hair flat and laid. Continue to cornrow your hair with the extensions. Cornrow with the section you just added as you began. Make sure to keep adding small sections of your hair as you braid down the scalp. Keep adding the next extension until you reach the right size. Remember that each time you add a new extension piece, your braid will get thicker. Make sure you keep sections separate whilst cornrowing so that your braids doesn't unravel or become messy. Once you add your final extension section, keep cornrowing down to the end of the crochet. Once the braids are done, the next thing is tidying. So I use my trimming scissors, trim out all hanging hair, and then I apply my oil sheen just to make it nicer. You can use any pomade of your choice, but for me, I chose the oil sheen because it is light and it gives it that shiny effect that I want to achieve. I also decided to insert the rest of the crochet braids into my cornrow so that the cornrow braids will look more like a goddess braids, and that is what I'm doing. Then I use my mousse. If you want to know why I apply mousse to my braids, please watch my previous videos about Ghanaian cornrows and you will understand why it's always important to apply mousse to your hair once your braids is done. Applying mousse to my braids after I finish smoothens and secures my hair in place. It also ensures longevity. I use the blow dryer instead of hot water because of the curls. I do not want the curls to fall. So the heat from the blow dryer keeps my braids from tangling nor leaving flakes or build up in the hair. So this brings us to the end of today's tutorial. Don't forget to always apply oil in between your braids to keep your scalp moisturized and the braids looking shiny all the time. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's grow this channel together.